Hey guys, welcome to the video. I'm your host SSJ Aquapunch and welcome to Smiling Saiyan. Today we are going to be doing a little rundown and giving opinions and thoughts of Dragonball Super Chapter 72 of the manga, Saiyans and Cerulean. So yeah, let's get to it. Please leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you like my stuff, that'd be awesome because I'd like to grow as a channel and see where this goes. Anyways, so the chapter begins with 18 days passing, and so like the group of Maki, Oil, Goku and Vegeta have landed on planet Cereal, and you know, it has them just observing, and Goku's like, so this is planet Cereal, huh? And then Vegeta's like, seems peaceful enough. And then on the next page it has like Maki just pointing out that, oh yeah, you know, the bad man is beyond those mountains over there. And Goku feels that he doesn't sense any massive key signatures or anything like that. And then Vegeta's like, oh yeah, he's probably, you know, he's probably holding it back. And then Maki and them are like, oh, getting close could be risky, so we're just gonna stay here. And then Goku's like, yeah, right, we'll handle it. And then so they fly off, and then as they fly off, Maki gets all cheeky again. She's like, okay, go spy on their battle oil. And then Oil's like, got it. He's like, I'll give you the play-by-play. And then what was it? Oh yeah, and then we find out that Alec and Gas are about to arrive on planet Cereal. And then Alec or Gas, which one is it? I think Gas is the leader. No, I don't know, but the leader, the one that's the leader, is like, I haven't been here for 40 years. And then young mate's like remembering that the memories here are not good ones. And so we go back to Goku and Vegeta, who are flying, and then what was it? They're observing the bubble cities, and then Goku's like, do you think this villain went on a rampage or something? And Vegeta's like, well, I doubt it. These ruins appear to be really old. And then as they're flying, all of a sudden Goku and Vegeta are nearly snuck down by some energy blasts. Some pinpoint perfect energy blasts. And Goku's like barely dodging them, Vegeta's barely dodging them. And so so they're going to trace them down to their origin. So Vegeta transforms into his Super Saiyan form, I assume. Goku goes to use his Ultra Instinct in his base form. And as they go charging in, they're dodging and weaving and squirming in between the energy blasts. And as soon as they get there, no one is there. Whoever was shooting those energy blasts was gone. Huh? There's no one here, Vegeta, what gives? Those shots definitely come from this. Oh, rip. I messed up that line, but yeah, Vegeta's like, yeah, they were definitely coming from this spot. But then all of a sudden, the shots are coming from another direction again. They're coming from up above. And so they all duck for cover and everything. And then they start weaving and whirving again. And then like, they go back up into the sky and like, oh my gosh, they're again from the ground. And then like, before you know it, all of a sudden, Goku is hit. He just suddenly falls to the ground and he's out. And then like Vegeta points out that Goku's been struck at a vital point, and whoever did it was really accurate. And so with the two sensu beans that they took with them, Vegeta gives one to Goku, and Goku's like, oh my gosh. And then Vegeta points out that Goku relies on Ultra Instinct too much, and he's like, you haven't perfected it yet. And he's like, if you haven't perfected it yet, dodge using your mind. And then like, so Goku transforms into a Super Saiyan as well. And then they're looking, and then Goku fires an energy blast right for Granola. Granola is there, but all of a sudden he disappears and he reappears behind Goku and Vegeta. And so Granola is right there, and then Goku points out instant teleportation. And he's like, but it's even faster than that. And then Granola's like, yeah, you know what, I have no name for that technique. And he's like, it's just a small fraction of the power that elevated me to becoming the strongest in the universe. So it goes to show that like, even though Granola is one of the strongest in the universe now, because thanks to that wish that he made, I think he's also like picked up techniques as well. And then yeah, Granola introduces himself. He's like, yeah, I'm Granola. the last of the civilians. And then Goku's like, have you heard of them, Vegeta? And Vegeta's like, no, can't say I have. And then like, yeah, Granola's like, you know what, you pricks, you may not know me, but I know your race really well. And then like, they're just like, what? And it's like, Granola points out that they're survivors, and Vegeta's like, what, have you got a grudge against us? And Granola's like, oh, why should I tell you? And then he goes for this attack, and he completely obliterates a huge, like, the ground, and makes a huge crater. And then like Vegeta points out that it was similar to destruction, aka hahah. And then Goku's like, well, can he do our techniques now? Can he use them? And then Granola's like, wow, you guys escaped into the air, you're stronger than I thought. And so what was it? Oh yeah, Vegeta then tells Goku that he can fight first. And then like Goku's like, oh, alright. And then like and then like Goku's like, alright, you sure? You sure you want me to go first? And then Vegeta's like, well, yeah, he's already hit you once, so you need to get payback for that. And Goku's like, yeah, alright, I guess. And then so Goku comes down, and then Granola's like, you really plan to fight me alone? You guys are a bunch of fools. And then Vegeta lands on top of one of the old ruins. And then Vegeta's like, yeah, I'll keep an eye on things from here. And then, Granola asks Goku an interesting question, asking, well, where's your monstrous ape form you people are known for? And Goku's like, well, you know a lot about us, don't you? And then, and then Granola's like, yeah, based on my horrible experiences, we can't, based on my horrible experiences. And then Goku's like, yeah, well, we can't do that anymore, but thanks to our training, we have a whole stack of transformations. This one is called Super Saiyan God. So Goku transforms into a Super Saiyan God, my best form, my favorite form. It's gonna be awesome. And so, they get ready to battle. And during this fight, so Granola is showing a huge amount of speed in this battle between Goku in his Super Saiyan God form and Granola himself. And so like Goku is struggling to keep up, and then Goku decides to amplify his Super Saiyan God form using the technique. A lot of people are being confused about it, but like Goku is just using the aspect of Ultra Instinct that makes his body dodge on its own, without thinking. So he applies that to his Super Saiyan God form, so it doesn't give him any extra power or strength, it just gives him that ability to dodge with it, to make his body dodge on its own without thinking. And so and then Granola throws a barrage of energy blasts, and Goku's dodging them with his Ultra Instinct God form. And then all of a sudden, like, Granola reappears in front of Super Saiyan God Goku, hits him real hard in the gut, and then Goku's like, wow, you almost got me there. I slipped up. And then all of a sudden he's shocked, and he drops back into his base form, and he hits the deck. And then Vegeta's like, what? And then, yeah, once again, Goku has been hitting another vital point, and Granola points out that Goku's reaction time is fast, and that he can tell that the body moves on his own. Oh, far out. I'm really bad at explaining this. I'm really sorry, guys. But Granola pretty much said, like, I can tell that your body moves on its own before your brain even processes incoming attacks. And then, as Goku was dodging the barrage of energy blasts, Granola said that he observed blood flow and muscle movements, and he learnt exactly where to strike Goku. Oh, it's like, and then Goku's like, you can see stuff like that? And then Granola points out how the right eye of his is the one of the sharpest in the universe, and it sees all. And then Vegeta's like, it's starting to sound familiar now. And then he's looking down at the ruins, and then Vegeta's like, could it be? So Vegeta knows something that we don't. Well, he might know something that we don't know. So he's starting to recollect something, and I'm really keen to find out what that is in the next chapter. And then we go to another panel where Granola is saying that, like, you're concealing your power, aren't you? Because he's like, that's not all my eye can perceive. He's like, I don't know what you're up to, but you don't have the luxury of holding back. And then Goku's like, yeah, alright, well, I've got an even stronger transformation. And then Granola's like, yeah, well, hurry up before I kill you. And then, what was it? And then Granola gets really angry and he actually powers up, he full on powers up. And now he has an aura around him. And they're like, what was it? And then Goku transforms into Super Saiyan Blue. And then they charge at each other and they start exchanging blows, smacking, crashing, kicking, punching. And obviously the bubble cities in Planet Cereal are feeling it. And like the, what was it? The little creatures are just like, oh, what are these tremors? Look, look, there's smoke coming from the mountains beyond that colony over there. Oh, they live in colonies, not bubble cities. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna call them bubble cities. And then Goku and Granola. Sorry about that, guys. The memory card on the camera filled up, so I had to make some space. But going on from there, so Goku and Granola continue their battle, right? And then they whoosh up into the sky and they're still exchanging punches and kicks and God knows what they do in the Dragon Ball battles when they're fighting at such blistering paces. And while they're fighting, Vegeta is in the ruins examining and he's like, yes, I see. It's making sense now. I think I know who he is. And he's standing in what you would assume would be a handprint or maybe a footprint, but I think it's a handprint of the Saiyan Great Apes. So I'm really keen to find out what happens in the next chapter, coming out on June 20th, by the way. And I'm just keen. But this was a really fun chapter. It was cool to see the battle finally starting between Goku and Granola and Vegeta, and then seeing Goku go first. I'm just wondering if Vegeta's gonna get, well, actually, you know what? It'd be cool to see Vegeta get the final say, but Granola's not all that bad. Like, you know, this is all a big misunderstanding, and I just wonder how the story is gonna go, how they're gonna go against the haters, what's gonna happen. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. But my favorite part of the chapter was definitely because, like, I love Super Saiyan God. It's one of my favorite forms. It's my favorite form in Dragon Ball Super, and I absolutely loved how Goku added the Ultra Instinct technique aspects to it, which was freaking amazing. Alrighty, guys. But comment what your favorite part of Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 72 was, and yeah, we'll discuss in the comments. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. This has been SSJ Aqua Punch, Smiling Saiyan, signing out. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Have a good one.